What's up, HT Nation? Hey, my kids are asleep, so I'm going to keep this kind of low so I don't wake them up. But yeah, I'm actually totally honest. Who wants to be a millionaire? Who wants to make some $1 million? Yeah, this is so I was just listening to a podcast by a football player, and he's got millions of followers on social media. And one of the things he's talking about is you got to be consistent, but not just in social media, not just in things that are like right here, right now, uh, things that you want, but also all things in life. And that includes one thing that I'm going to hit on right now. Again, this is Tutorial Tuesday. So I'm going to teach you how to be a millionaire. This is one of the tricks of the trade when it comes to very successful business people and very successful, even employees. The thing that they do every day is they wake up early. So you've heard the whole phrase, early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. How about the early bird catches the worm, all those different types of things? That is the person that becomes a millionaire. So even as a teenager, as a young adult, and as an adult, as a person that's into their older years, the thing that they always do, if they want to be successful, what they do is they always wake up early. And the reason for this is a lot of times when you go to bed late, it's usually you're on social media, you're watching TV, you're doing all these different things, and you're not being productive. Yet, if you wake up in the morning, not many people usually start the day early in the morning. I mean, really early, like 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock. I start at 5 o'clock. You don't really wake up in the morning to get on social media. You're not excited to saying, I can't wait to get on social media, or I can't wait to get on to watch TV. No, usually if you're getting up early, it's because you have something that you really want, something that you're driven to do. And so by getting up early, you're able to accomplish that thing, because the truth is 99% of the world is still asleep. And if those people are still asleep, then you're going to have plenty of time by yourself to get things done. Now, one of the things that was really interesting is my kids decided, well, my daughter, she's 12 years old, she decided, you know what, Dad, I'm gonna start waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I want to start doing exercise, and I want to do all these different things. I was like, crud, no. I'm like, wait a second, I shouldn't think no. The reason why I thought no was because that's my time. I want to be able to be awake at 5 o'clock in the morning. Nobody else will be awake. And I want to be able to get things done, because that's when I get my books written. That's when I get my courses written. That's when I get my finances done. All those different things. I get so much done in the first hour of the day because everybody else is asleep. I probably get more done in that first hour or two before my kids wake up than half of the rest of the day, because there's no other distractions. People aren't calling you. People aren't emailing you. People aren't distracting you in the house. Or if you're going to school, you don't have school going on. So if you're able to wake up early and be consistent at that. Now, I'm going to put a lot of different things together. One other trick of the trade when it comes to going to bed early and actually getting a good night's sleep, most people, they decide that I want to go to sleep at this hour. Well, they don't realize that there's a lot of things that go into waking up early and getting a good night's sleep. I call it the 10-3-2-1. You might have heard me say this, but 10 hours before you go to bed, you need to stop your caffeine. You know that caffeine has a half-life of about 10 to 12 hours. And if it has a half-life of 10 to 12 hours, that just means that after 10 to 12 hours, there's still a fourth of it in your system still. So you're trying to relinquish some of that drive, some of that pull that the caffeine has on you, and it allows you to go to sleep when you finally want to go to sleep. So if you want to go to sleep at 10 o'clock, you need to stop your caffeine at noon. Yeah, I know a lot of people are I drink coffee or sodas all day long because I get this energy boost. Well, the problem is that you're not being able to get to sleep. Caffeine actually inhibits one of the chemicals in your body from being developed that your brain produces. And if it stops that, and it sounds like caffeine at the end, so it's like aspartame. It's on the tip of my mind, but it's also late, so and I need to go to bed. So I'm actually supposed to be in bed right now, but yeah, I just had to do this because I want to be consistent at putting these videos out. So 3 hours before you go to bed, you need to stop. Oh wow, I'm not even doing this right now. I should be. I realized I had not done this video, so I need to do this and then head to bed right away. 3 hours before, you need to stop all food. Stop drinking alcohol if you're an adult, and stop eating, because the food in your system, your body will continue to digest that food for 3 hours. And if it's still digesting, when you go to bed, your body's still energized, still getting things done, and you're not able to rest. But if that food is out of your system, especially sugars, if they're out of your system, you're able to rest and relax, and your body's able to shut down. 2 hours before, you stop all business. Again, I'm not doing it tonight, but this is what I try to do. Stop all business within 2 hours before going to bed, because that lets your mind wind down. 1 hour before, and this is hard for a lot of people because people watch TV, they go on their phones. I'm doing a video right before I go to bed. 1 hour before you go to bed, stop all screens. There's blue light that comes on in all these screens, whether it's your phone, and if you, okay, I don't know if you can see this, but it's actually dimmed it down. It took the iPhone has a new system where it actually takes the blue light out of the phone, so you can actually read it until bed and not get bogged down by the blue light exciting the brain. But also the monitor from your computer, from the TV, they all produce a blue light that excites your mind. I'll show you one example. If you look at a fish tank, usually there's a light on top, and it has 3 phases: off, on, and blue light. The blue light is to excite the fish. It gets them excited. It gets their brains moving. They're energized at that point. Shut off the blue light an hour before you go to bed. Shut off the screens. Pick up a book. If you have someone to talk to that person. Write in your journal, especially writing in your journal, because that's the best time to do it. This is the types of hacks, basically you can call it, to getting your life to a better situation. And if you want to be a millionaire, you're going to learn these hacks that work for you. I mean, this one might not be the best for you. You know your system better than I do. This works for me, and this works for 90% of the millionaires out there. Getting to bed early, waking up early, and getting things done before anybody else wakes up. One last thing. I'm about to go down to Tulsa, Oklahoma. I didn't want to rent or get another hotel room. I didn't want to do 2 nights. I only have one night. So I'm actually driving down at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm driving down there. I need to get enough sleep beforehand. But the person that I'm visiting, the conference that I'm doing, the guy that runs it, has his meetings, his team meetings at 7 o'clock every morning. Now you might think that that's crazy. Every salesperson that works for him is there at 7 o'clock. He has like 13 different companies that he works with, that he owns, and all 13 of those, they go to a meeting at 7 o'clock in the morning, because one, they're getting all the things done before everyone shows up, before the customers show up, and the customers start emailing him and doing all these different things. And two, and this is the great thing about it, and this is what I'm trying to emulate, is that if he goes to work at 7, most people go at 7, his workers, they can leave the job at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If they leave at 3 o'clock, that means they can go home and be there when their kids are home. And if they're there when the kids are home, they have a better family life than 90%, again, I'm throwing around that number, 90%, but approximately 90% of all people. Most people don't like their jobs, they're never around their family, and they're always busy. Well, if you start early, you can actually be there with your family when they're awake, when they're doing things, when they're out of school, and have a better family life. So that's all I got for you tonight. I'm hoping this is helpful in this Tutorial Tuesday. It wasn't exactly a tutorial for the game, but this company is a lot more than just the game. We want to make you better. We want to give you the opportunities to find things that help you become better. And if this information helps you, great, I've done my job, and I'll keep doing it. If it doesn't, put in the comments below. Ask me any questions you might have. Put them in the comments below. Until then, I'm going to bed. I'm going to try to actually read a book before I go to bed so I can wind my brain down, because I was doing this too late at night. I really shouldn't have been. So I'm still learning this, and I'm getting it from those people that are running millions of dollars every year, multi-million-dollar companies. They're the ones teaching me, and I'm the one teaching you. So thanks again for joining me tonight. I'm hoping you're able to get
off your screens and be able to relax and rest your brains before going to bed. It's 10 minutes for this live stream, but I'm heading off. I'm actually falling asleep right now. So thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon.